Note about return values. Sometimes we want to return multiple values from a function. When we do this, we're passing three values with commas separated between. Return 1, 2, 3. Now I want you to look closely at the connection between the return value assignment in line 4 and the return value in line 2. You can also compare the return value in line 10 with the assignment in line 12. Let's look at 2 and 4 first. See how I'm returning three values? We're assigning three values in the call. The matchup will allow A to be 1, B to be 2, and C to be 3. The return value list must be correct. And one of the first problems that you may encounter when you're trying to run your code against my tests is if you're returning an incorrect number of arguments. Now, my testing program will attempt to detect if you've done that. But one piece of advice for you when you're trying to run your code against my tests, make sure your return value number is correct. The number of values being returned from the function must be correct. In the call, you can see I'm assigning to three variables. In the return statement, you can see I'm returning three values. Those have to match. Compare that to the second example. How many values am I returning? 2. Actually, if I'm passing 5, the two values will be 25 and whatever the square root of 5 is. Shoot, I should have figured that out. Let's see if I can do it right now. All right, this number. Not very swift, but there you go. Those are the two values that are being returned. Now, notice that in line 11, we're returning two variables, and that in line 13, we're assigning to two variables. So, one last little quiz for you. What are the values of S and R? And the answer is 25 and 2.2,